Before bullets, before tanks, there were men whose loyalty could crown an emperor, or spill his blood before sunrise. They called them Praetorians. The empire called them guardians. History remembers them as kingmakers. The Praetorian Guard was no ordinary military unit. They were the shadow that stood behind the throne, and sometimes the dagger in its back. Chosen from the finest soldiers in Rome, each man swore a sacred oath. Not to the Senate, not to the people, but to the emperor himself. This oath was a promise written in blood, and too often, that blood was his. The idea of a ruler's personal guard wasn't born in Rome. Kings of the ancient world, Alexander, the pharaohs, kept elite warriors by their side. But it was Augustus, Rome's first emperor, who gave it imperial form. He gathered 9 cohorts, hand-picked veterans of proven courage, and stationed them not on the frontier, but in the beating heart of the capital. Their armor shone brighter. Their pay was higher. Their loyalty, unquestioned, or so Augustus believed. Imagine it. You stand in the training yard, the sun bleeding into your helmet. You are a legionary no more. You are a Praetorian. Your sword is polished until it blinds the eyes. Your armor, a mirror for the glory of Rome. Your duty is not to march endless miles in the provinces, but to stand motionless at the emperor's side, as the scent of incense drifts from the Senate, and whispers of conspiracy linger in the marble halls. You learn more than the blade. You learn the art of watching, the subtle shift of a senator's eye, the tremor in a visiting king's hand, the silent language of danger. But when the order comes, you do not guard, you strike. It was the Praetorians who escorted Germanicus' heirs to safety. It was the Praetorians who stormed the palace gates to drag an enemy from his bed. And it was the Praetorians who, on one cold January morning, entered the chambers of Emperor Caligula and left without him. In that moment, the oath was not to the man, but to themselves. Loyalty is a strange thing. To some Praetorians, the emperor was a father figure, a man whose life they would gladly die to protect. To others, he was merely a title, replaceable if his weakness endangered their privileges. And so they became Rome's most dangerous paradox. The protectors who decided who deserved protecting. Centuries passed. The guard grew rich, arrogant. They auctioned the imperial throne to the highest bidder, openly selling Rome's crown to whoever could pay their price. The people's trust evaporated. Even the emperors began to fear their own protectors. And when Constantine rose, he disbanded them forever, scattering the once mighty guard to the winds. But the legacy of the Praetorian Guard lives on, in every ruler's inner circle, in every secret service and presidential guard. The lesson they left is carved deep in history's marble. Power protects, but power also decides. What is loyalty? When the one who swore it holds the dagger. They called themselves guardians of the emperor, and sometimes they were. Other times, they were the empire's executioners. If this tale of loyalty and betrayal gripped you, strike the like button. March with us by subscribing. And as always, may history never be forgotten.